Hey Pigeon,
Hey, what?
are you ready
To what?
to skate?
Skate what?
Roller skate. Alright, our hands up high, our wheels down low, and this is how we like to roll. Our hands up high, our wheels down low, and this is how we like to roll.
5, 4, 3, 2, let's roll. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. Let's roll. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. Let's roll out. Roll out. Roll out. Roll out. Roll out. Roll out.
Yes!
Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Planet Roller Skate. I'm here with Pigeon.
Hey.
We got a roll around and windy back there. We are on our way to Signal Hill, where we are going to teach you how to roller skate. Alright, so first things first, you're going to want to start on a smooth, flat, open surface. You want to make sure your wheels roll. If not, you want to solve that problem. And you want a helmet and probably knee pads when you first start. Those things will keep you safe and happy and healthy. Alright, so here we are. We just got our skates put on our feet. We're ready to stand up for the first time. Whenever you stand up, you want to keep your knees bent and put your feet in a V so you don't roll, like this. Try it, Pigeon. Here you go. If you keep your knees bent, you're way more stable. Alright, so now we're going to learn how to sit down onto the ground. When you're on roller skates, you want to get real comfortable with being low and being close to the ground. So we're standing in our V. We're going to kneel, put one hand down, and twist over to our butt. Same thing when you try to stand up. Hand down, twist over to your knee, and stand up. The most common mistake I see when people are trying to learn how to roller skate is they try to stand up like this. That's not going to be fun, okay? So remember, twist over, stand up, feet in a V to keep from rolling. So once you're standing up, I want you to try to squat as low as you can. This is the safest spot ever because if you fall, you're only a few inches off the ground. No big deal. If you fall from all the way up here, it's not going to be fun. So it might take a little bit of practicing. Sometimes you might only be able to go this low. But ultimately, you want to be able to go all the way to cannonball one day. So now you're ready to start rolling forward. To roll forward, you want to think about knees bent, toes pointed out, and you just pick up 1 foot at a time. We don't push at all. We're just picking up and transferring our weight from 1 foot to the other. If your toes are pointed forward, you're not going to go anywhere. You're going to stay in one spot. That's why you have to make sure your toes stay pointed out, and you just pick your feet up. Pick your feet up. If you ever feel out of control, ready? This is the major key. The major key. If you ever feel out of control, drop it. If you ever feel like you're falling forwards, drop it. If you think you're gonna fall back normally when you're skating, try putting your hands on your knees and learn like that at first. All right, Pigeon, let's see you do your V and step forward. Just transferring your weight from 1 foot to the other. Oh, your legs are straight. Your legs are straight. So you need to drop it low. There you go. Wait, what happens if you wobble? Drop it low. Once you're feeling comfortable standing on your wheels and slowly moving forward, just cruise around a little bit. Get comfortable. Don't trip on the crack. Drop it low. And come up. You can even get a little bounce in your step. Drop it low. Come up. When you bounce, it helps you remember to keep your knees bent and absorbent. If you get straight, you're gonna start doing this bit. You gotta save it. If there's just one thing you take from this intro to skate, it's that when you feel out of control, don't get stiff, drop it low. Call it super skater too, which is pretty fun because you can be like, oh, super skater. So anytime you feel that panic in your mind, your body's reaction should be to drop. That's all. Once you're rolling forward, it's important to know how to stop. So the first stop we're going to do is the toe stop drag. You're just stepping forward, weight on 1 foot at a time, and when you're your weight's on one foot, you're gonna gradually apply pressure to the toe stop. Okay? It's a little tricky at first. Sometimes your leg will get caught behind. That's because it's too far. You want to be sure to keep it close and keep your weight centered over this foot. So weight's here. Drive. Another common stop that's pretty similar to the toe stop is the T stop. It's where your feet make the shape of a T. Whenever you do this, weight on one foot, gradually apply pressure. Now, a lot of people have the habit of dragging their foot behind like that. You actually want to apply pressure to all four wheels at the same time, so you even exaggerate that motion. So I'm going to show you, roll forward. As you just saw right now, I'm going against my advice and I'm practicing in a place that isn't really that smooth. There's lots of cracks and things, which is going to be normal for a lot of you guys. Somewhere that you're learning is probably going to have some bumps and rocks and other dangerous objects. So that's where fast feet becomes something very important, like this. You can even practice in the grass. I would actually start in the grass. Just run around, get comfortable, fast feet, okay? So then if you ever come up to rocks or bumps, just step right over them. Again, if your legs are straight, you're gonna have a hard time. If they're bent and you're absorbing, you'll be able to run over anything. All right, so Pigeon is going to show us fast feet. Well, yeah.
That's not really the Wait.
Show us on the concrete too, just so we know. Try to drop your butt more and like it's in the bounce of your legs. You guys don't do fast feet in roller derby?
Yeah?
Same thing. Yeah, fast feet. Side to side. There's a major difference between skating in the rink and skating outside. In the rink, everything is smooth, so you can take big gliding strides. Outside, there are gonna be little things that are gonna catch you. So you almost always have your weight on one foot, your center low, and you're ready to catch yourself. Because if I stride like this, and I hit a crack, I'm going down. But if I'm striding like this, and I hit a crack, my next foot's ready. Fast feet, street feet, always be ready. Bubbles are really fun and they teach you how to use all of the right muscles for skating. This is what it looks like. So if you notice, my eyes are looking forward and I'm dropping down like I'm sitting in a chair. If you try to do it with your legs straight, you're not gonna get very far. You have to bend and drop. This is good because it really makes you sit into your stance, and it makes you use the core muscles and the inner thigh muscles that you need to really build control as a skater.
Watch this trick. It's bubbles, but alternating your leg for which one's in front.
Ooh, it's like a bubble swivel switch a dip-a-doo. You can do small little bubbles, you can do big bubbles, but the next bubble that I want you to try is the stationary bubble. You go like this. It's tricky, you might not get it right away, it might take some practice, but this is also a plow stop, and it's how you can stop. So you can be going forward, ready to get backwards. Be going forward, and then you can use it to stop. Go forward, use it to stop. You can use it to change direction. There you go, try to sit into it more. Bend your legs and think about sticking your butt out. There you go, and keep the bubble even smaller. Like if it goes out far, it's easier to lose control. See, do you feel it now, tiny bubbles?
Yeah.
And it's more like in your butt and like in dropping your butt. There you go.
Oh, it is in my butt.
Yeah. Nice. All right, Pigeon. Those are some like very intro basics. We have a ton more that we could teach everybody. But I mean, I think as far as like rolling forward, You know, we should do rolling backwards really fast.
Let's do rolling backwards.
Let's do rolling backwards.
Yeah.
You guys are ready. So rolling backwards is the same exact thing as rolling forwards, except you point your toes in. Bend your knees, and you just transfer your weight from one foot to the other. Don't stride, don't push, just switch your weight. And then super skate.
Watch out for the grass.
Alright, ready? And then do it coming back. Look where you're going. Super skater. If you stop rolling, it's because your toes are pointed forward and you're going like this. And then if you're rolling backwards and you want to stop, just have one base leg and put one foot back. We'll get more detailed into that one later, but just as an intro. Okay, kids. Okay. So, in summary, the things that you should practice at home are getting really comfortable with having skates on your feet. Stay in the grass, wobble around, feel good. Go all the way down, come all the way up. Okay? When you're on the concrete, practice shifting your weight from one foot to the other. You do this with or without skates. When you feel comfortable with that, point your toes out, start rolling forward. Practice really having the bounce and bent legs, okay? Also, the best thing to practice is going all the way down, as low as you can, and getting comfortable. And then once you're doing that, start skating, all the way down, get comfortable. These are the basics that will teach you to be a master roller skater. Or at least like a safe roller skater that's just having a good time.
Decent.
Yeah,
Decent.
yeah. No, you don't have to be a master.
It's beautiful looking over South Bay, LA, Palos Verdes, Long Beach, the port of LA, and the harbor.
This is our skate playground. This is like where the rolling happens. And now a moment of silence while we appreciate the sunset. I guess we can't appreciate it if it's behind us in our selfie, huh?
No, you can. Wait. Oh, there it is. That's pretty.
Okay, we should probably look at the real sunset instead of looking at the sunset through our camera if we're actually enjoying it, right? Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh.
That's nice sunset.
Dude, it's beautiful. Let's go skate off into it.
Well, that's all for episode 2 of Planet Roller Skate. Thank you guys so much for watching. The goal of that tutorial was to help you be a very safe skater when you're first learning how to roll. In the future, we'll get into more technical and style, and actually next time we're going to learn how to fall and how to take on street obstacles that you might encounter while rolling around town. So be sure to subscribe to see those episodes. I want to say thank you so much to Pigeon for being my student. I'd also like to thank Moxie Skate Shop for being a sponsor. And I want you to know that Kim Manning, a fellow roller skater, made all of the instrumentals in this video. So be sure to follow her on SoundCloud. That's pretty much it for now. I gotta take these two on the piggyback ride through space that I promised them. So later, skaters.